With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone, let us start with our question. In this question, what is given? That the ratio of the magnetic field due to a bar magnet at two axial points P1 and P2, which are separated from each other by 10 centimeter, is 25:2. Now there are 2 points and the ratio of the magnetic field on those 2 points is 25:2. Now P1 is situated at 10 centimeter from the center of the magnet. Magnetic length of the bar magnet, we need to find what is the value. Now it is also given that point P1 and P2 are on the same side of the magnet, and the distance of P2 is greater than the distance of P1 from the center of the magnet. Now this hint has been given. So we just draw our situation. So first of all, we just draw our axis. Let's say this is our axis and we have placed a bar magnet on the axis. Let's say this is our bar magnet which is placed on the axis. Let's say this is our south pole, north pole, this is our south pole. Now what is given? It is given that P1 is lying at a distance of 10 centimeter. So from the center, let's say this is our center. So from the center at a distance of 10 centimeter, we just draw. Let's say this is our 10 centimeter. Now here we are having a point P1 at this location. This is our point P1. Okay, this distance is 10 centimeter. Now it is given that P2 is also lying on the same side. It is given that P1 and P2 are on the same side. That is, P2 cannot lie on this side. So P2 would be lying on this side itself. Now, whether it would be lying to the left of P1 or to the right of P1. Now, this is given that P2 is at a greater distance from P1. That means the distance would be from the center of P2 would be greater. That means if we just extend our axial location, axial line, if we just extend, so P2 would be somewhere here. Okay, P2 would be somewhere here. This would be our P2. Now the distance between P1 and P2 is given as to be what? The distance, P1 and P2 are separated by also 10 centimeter and P1 is situated at a distance of 10 centimeter. So this would be our 10 centimeter. Okay, so this statement is clear from the figure. Now we can just simply represent, or we can just simply write what is the magnetic field at the axis of this bar magnet at the axial location. So it would value would be equals to mu naught by 4 pi 2m d divided by d square minus L square to the whole square, where m is the magnetic dipole. Now d is the distance at which we need to find the magnetic field. What is L? L is the half length. So for example, half length is L. So total length of the bar magnet would be equals to 2 times of the half length. Okay. Now we can just apply the magnetic field. So at the location P1, we say that magnetic field is V1. This would be equals to mu naught divided by 4 pi 2m. So this value would be dependent upon the magnet. So this would be same because we are not changing either the poles or the length. So m magnetic dipole moment would remain same. Now for P1, what is the distance from the center? It is 10 centimeter. So we just put the value as 10. Okay, so we will be putting the distance in terms of centimeter only because we will be taking ultimately the ratio. So d square. So d is 10. So 10 square would be equals to 100 minus L square. We don't know which value we need to find. To the whole square, let's say this is our equation 1. Now for our B2 at the point P2, it would be equals to mu naught divided by 4 pi 2m. So m would remain same multiplied by distance. What is the distance from the center? It is 20 divided by distance square. That means 400 minus L square to the whole square. This is our equation 2. Now if we divide B1 divided by B2, if we just take the ratios of our equation 1 and equation 2, B1 divided by B2. So what are the term which are the common term? If we just divide here itself, so which term would be cancelled? So this term we can just cancel this term. This term would be cancelled. Now 2m and 2m would be cancelled. So here it would be equals to 10 divided by, we just write this ratio, 100 minus L square to the square into, so this term would be coming into the denominator. So it will move into the numerator. So 400 minus L square divided by 20. And this ratio has been given as to us. Let's check. It is 25 divided by 2. It is 25 divided by 2. Now we can cancel this 10 times. Now 10 would be cancelled. So we can write this expression as 400 minus L square divided by 100 minus L square. Now they both are square, so we can take the square root on the other side. It would be square root of 25. So if we solve this, then we can take positive as well as negative value because we are taking the square root. So it would be 400 minus L square. This would be equals to 5 times 100 minus of L square with the plus minus sign. If we take the positive sign, so it would be 400 minus L square. This would be equals to 500 minus 5L square. So if we solve this, then our 4L square would turn out to be 100, or we can say that our L would turn out to be 100 divided by 4, that means 25. If we take the square root, it would be 5 centimeter. Now, otherwise, if we take the negative sign, so we can say that our 400 minus L square, if we take the negative sign, so it would be negative 500 plus L square. So we write minus 500 plus L square, or we can say that 6L square, this would be equals to 900. Then we can say that our L would be equals to square root of 900 divided by 6. So this value would be somewhere around 12.4 something to 12.47 centimeter. So which value would be the correct value? Now, if this is the L, okay, this is the half length basically. So what is the total length? Or we can say that whether this could exist or not exist. No, it cannot exist. Why? Because the distance between these 2 points is 10 centimeter and the 12 centimeter is coming, which is greater. So that means P1 would move inside the magnet itself. That means this cannot be the correct answer. So the half length small l would be equals to 5 centimeter. So the total length would be twice of the half length. That means 10 centimeter. So which is the correct option? 10 centimeter. So if we check, the correct option would be the B option. Hope you understood this solution. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.